Hello and welcome to the next video in my C# Basics series. So in this video, I want to go ahead and talk. Oh wait, yeah, as always, please go ahead and follow me on GitHub, visit my website. If you have any questions, you can email me and so on. So now, in this video, I want to talk a little bit about the resources I use in my tutoring sessions. Whenever I work as a coding tutor, I mostly work with, private tutoring, delivering classes online to my clients and stuff like that. And obviously, I work alone. I don't have a company or anything. So I have to use online syllabuses, online material, which is freely available as a guide for my classes, because I don't have the resources or a team or anything which can help me build a syllabus, and the technology world is constantly changing. So as much as possible, as an individual tutor, as a freelance person, it makes sense for me to use free resources and syllabuses, and as my guide during my classes. So in this video series where I'm talking about C# and stuff like C# basics and things like that, I will be using online available resources. Specifically, I'm talking about, oh, hold on, I made a spelling mistake here. This is not sorry, yeah, there we go. Right, so there it is. Yeah. So specifically, I will be using, at least to the first few videos, I will be using the concept which are used provided by the foundational C# free code camp Microsoft certification. So let me just show that to you right away. Yeah, I had it. Oh, there you go. This is the one I'm talking about. I will put the link in the video description, and I highly recommend that if you're learning C#, and of course I have my videos where I've covered some of the topics mentioned in this syllabus, but of course this is self-guided. If you're able to do it on your own, that's great too. So this is the course I'm talking about. So there is, it's very neatly laid out, like it has all, of course I've been doing C# for like 15 plus years now. So I look at this, I know that this is all you need to be able to start beginning your C# journey. This won't make you a full-fledged C# developer, because this course only talks about the foundational knowledge of C#. Think of it like, say, the first semester of your university degree or something. So like if I go back to my university days, like almost 20 years ago, I would say this is probably what they taught us. But back then it was C and C++. So this would be like something they taught us what do you say, in the first semester. A semester is like 4 to 6 months. So I would say yes, this would give you like a strong foundation as a developer, not only for C#. Like I always believe that once you become a programmer, you learn the basics in one programming language, it will easily translate into a programming experience for any other programming language. Like when I started with C, but then then I moved on to C++, then I learned a little bit of Java, and eventually ended up as a C# developer for most of my life. And of course, last 4 or 5 years, I had to move, and I became a JavaScript developer as well. So yeah, but the thing is, the foundational knowledge I put in C programming is really what helped me for the rest of my career for the last 20 plus years and ongoing. So there you go. It does cover all the basics you need. And the best part is, now here I want to mention something, like this is actually linked. Now, if I go to a chapter here, you'll see that it is actually linked to the Microsoft Learn website. So that is another thing which I really like. Let me bring that up for you. So there you go. This is the Microsoft Learn website I was talking about. So the best part about this is they have a lot of content, very interactive content, very, very useful. I am a big fan of Microsoft Learn website. I go here regularly, and I go like, I just keep learning new things constantly, and none of this will make you like a total developer or something, but it will get you a start. Like I would say the website is sufficient for you to become a beginner developer, a beginner developer, like you're applying for internships and first job and things like that. This is all the information. And of course, when I dig deeper, there is additional information available here to even help you become an intermediate developer, someone who has an year or two of experience as well. So I'm discovering that part. Like, I've been focused mostly on the beginner stuff for the last few years, but now I'm trying to move on a little bit to intermediate training as well. So I'm kind of learning myself, how would you treat an intermediate developer and stuff like that. So again, Microsoft Learn is really, really cool. So what happens is, as and when you finish a chapter here, it's get linked with your Microsoft Learn progress. And then eventually, once you complete all the modules, let me just show you. If I go all the way to the bottom here, you can see here that I already gone ahead and finished my foundational C# with Microsoft exam. I did take that, and if I click on show certification, and if you scroll down, it says, hey, you're certified. In fact, I just did this like yesterday. I because I wanted to do these YouTube videos, I want to make sure that this is there, because I am using this material in my videos, and I'm also that use this with my students. I just realized, if I'm advising other people to do this, I should first get it right. So I went ahead and did it, and you can see here, like, okay, so it says I got like, there's a quiz at the end, and I got 85% correct. I think that's okay. I didn't get more than that. Maybe I should have, I don't know. But there are some C# concepts which are still new for me, as always, constantly learning and things like that. So yeah, you do get a nice certificate which you can put on your resume or your internship application, a job application, and so on. And I believe this has some validity. And of course, once you finish this, you go to Microsoft Learn, you obviously can continue the training with more. Like, for example, if I go here to training, and you go here, there's an option called career paths. And if I here, like right now, this is where we are, right? Go to the developer path. They actually have, I would say after this, I'll put this link also in the video description. So once you finish the C# foundational learning, you'll see that a lot of these things, is already completed. You can see here, completed. So this is the Learn C# thing, which you will get the certificate and so on. But once you do this, you can switch to the intermediate section right here. And then here they talk about how you can go ahead and learn to get this AZ204 certification. Let's just see what that is. This is something that I am trying to get now. So yeah, there you go. So this is the AZ404 exam. That is a certification, right? So this is the one. Yeah, AZ. First, there's also some information about AZ900. So these two certificates you can try to get with these self-paced learning thing as well. So that is something I'm trying to do. Let's see how that pans out. But coming back, so this is what I want to recommend, and the next set of videos are in fact based on. Oh, again, I made a typing mistake here. Let me just fix that. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So there you go. So I would highly recommend you give it a try. I put the links in the video description. Go ahead, and of course, when I'm also making videos covering a lot of these topics in this course as well. So my videos could help you as well. So that is all I want to say in this. So give it a try with the FreeCodeCamp Foundational C# certification. It's really, really useful, and I'll be constantly referencing it as I make the next series of videos. So that's all there is to it. Thank you.